my name is Dr. Alex Reynolds, and I'm your professor for Introduction to Psychology. This is a really fun course to take because you get exposed to so much material, but taking it during the summer means that you are doing a whole lot in a really short period of time. So you are expected to log on to Moodle and watch videos and read a lot of content, and so this is our chance to kind of say hello. I know this is an online class, but this is a way for me to introduce myself and introduce you to the course. So what we're going to do with this is just basically show you Moodle, how to navigate it. We're going to talk about the course syllabus, the course schedule, and just make sure that you know the basics of what to expect for this class.
Okay, so this is our Moodle page for the class. As you can see, there's a section here for welcome as well as announcements. You're going to see that these tabs are broken into different sections by information as well as by week. And the way that it looks like on yours is up to you. So I've got it set up on mine as all of these are closed. So if you hit close all, it'll just sort of separate them all like this. If you click open all, it's going to open every single section up, but if that becomes a little too overwhelming for you, you can go back to close all and then open each section one at a time, or open and close them as you choose. So here, this is the welcome section. It's going to have a welcome video as soon as I'm done with this. This is a next very important section, which is the course syllabus, and we'll do that next for this video. This is where you would get that, and then your checklist as well as more information on how to be successful in the course, information about using your iPad and the assessments. And then you'll also notice that each week is broken up here. So here's the schedule. So week 1, for example, is in blue, week 2 is in this kind of peachy color, and week 3, for example, is yellow. What you'll notice is that for each week, there's assigned readings as well as due dates and suggested due dates. Now, these suggested due dates are to keep you ahead of the game, and you'll notice that if you do everything as suggested, that you will be ahead of the schedule. And so the exception, of course, for the full week is week 5, which is slightly shorter because it ends on a Friday instead of a Sunday. Most of your things are due at the end of the week, and in this case, things are due on Friday. Another really important thing that you're going to want to do when you first get into your Moodle page, and notice that mine is set up this way. My view doesn't impact you and your view doesn't impact me. So if you want to open up all your tabs, that won't impact anything on my end. You'll want to click into here into the course syllabus and right here into the file. And so here is the course syllabus, and this right here is everything that you need to know about the course. So I do suggest that you go through and you read through everything very carefully. You'll notice at the very end of the page, there is a tentative schedule, which looks exactly like it should look on Moodle with all the information about quizzes and activities. Notice that the midterm occurs pretty early in the semester. You'll also notice that there's some bonus material. So here we have chapter 13. This is for extra credit, and chapter 14 is all about psychological disorders. You won't be tested on any of this, and there's no activity for chapter 14. This is just for any information that you would like to know about psychology and psychological disorders that I think students generally might like. So that's just extra stuff for you to learn if you'd like it. And I'm going to do a little bit more of a detailed video on the syllabus, but I just want you to know how to navigate to it and read through it. The other really important part of the Moodle page you'll notice in the course syllabus section is something called the checklist. Now, this checklist is a great way for you to keep track of all the mandatory items that you'll need to do for the course. Now, notice that all of these things are the mandatory assignments, quizzes, activities, etc. These do not include any of the bonus extra credit or pre and post assessments that are listed on the syllabus and in Moodle. So what you can do is actually check these off as you go so that you can make sure that you've completed all of this. And if you add all the points up for this, they'll add up to 100. Notice that the due dates are all the actual due dates for the course and not the suggested due dates that's listed on Moodle. So for example, this is the first Sunday, the second Sunday, and so forth and so on. And this is due on that last Friday. You can also add your own items if you would like to add more things to your checklist. And these are things that I actually don't see. This is on your personal Moodle so that you can complete these as you would like to do.
So I do hope that this was all very helpful to you. I know there's a lot of material out there, and I hope that you're not overwhelmed by it. Just take it piece by piece. We do have a live lecture scheduled for this Friday. So if you have questions that's not answered by any of the material that I've provided you about the information about the course and the first parts of the material, then you can ask those questions on the question forum, and I will address those on Friday. So I do hope that everyone has a really good time with this course. Remember to use this opportunity to learn about things that you may have never even realized existed. And also, I wish you the best of luck for a great semester.